Hello, everyone. The chaos, tension, fears whirling around may have ungrounded many of us, even if momentarily it's shown us our deeper vulnerabilities on a collective level. It's also shown us the price we pay for the pain of separation from our higher power, our wisdom, our true source of security and well being, from our higher consciousness, and from our unity in the oneness of all creation. The easiest way to get back to center is to ask if the stuff floating around in our life is ours. Each one of the thoughts that passes into our field, ask, is this mine or is it something from the collective that has seeped into my energy field? Let go of all that isn't yours to deal with. That is the first level of freedom you can give yourself. Our lives are complicated enough handling our own energies, and to be able to stay aligned with our highest intentions, the foremost thing we need to be careful of is the energies we're surrounding ourselves with or allowing to have space in our life and influence us. Everyone seems to be an expert on the latest piece of news and wants to spread caution and warnings, but who knows the credibility of the source of that information? Do we really need all of it? Where should our most aligned, light-filled guidance be coming from? You should always be running everything by your divine. Ask your divine to tell you the truth about everything that's thrown at you from the external world. This whole messy experience lately is testing your ability to hold tight to the rope of hope that's being thrown to you amidst a storm that's trying to knock you overboard. That rope is your internal guidance system, showing you with intensity of how bad the powerlessness feels, that you want to feel good. Lacking control, being manipulated with false information, being at the mercy of some evil people's agenda does not feel good. That's where your focus has been directed. The pain we're feeling as a collective consciousness is because of the silos of pain and suffering we've allowed to exist in our planet, within our society, our neglect of the other pandemics and epidemics happening that we've refused to slow down enough to get conscious of and pay attention to, be present with, be compassionate towards, long enough for a solution to evolve and for healing to occur. So now it's in our face. And it's a time of reckoning. We've allowed the pharmaceutical companies, research labs, lobbyists, the media to choose what we are being sold, what global problems are being focused on, what progress is made towards the well-being and evolution of our species. We've allowed the sale of our survival as a species and our home on this planet so that we can be infantilized, distracted, entertained, and protected from the cold, harsh truths about the consequences of our actions and choices. The values of science, the medical field, World Health Organizations have become egoic, self-serving, choosing profit, control, influence over the well-being of the whole, over harmony, over emotional well-being, over inner peace, over wisdom, over internal guidance, over individual personal empowerment. Divided we fall, united we stand. We are forced to reckon with the consequences of all the divisiveness we've ignored or supported even in the political, media, and existing structures, power structures. But we should be reminded that the whole truly is greater than its parts. Our power as a collective is much greater when we stand together. Why don't we create ways of cooperative, uplifting, value-based collaboration on solutions, instead of focusing on why the other is so different or seeing them and everything we ever wanted as separate from us? This is the more painful truth that we should sit with and allow ourselves to feel. Stop resisting the fact that we had some responsibility in the disasters we're facing. It is only with this level of responsibility that we can also acknowledge our power of choice to choose differently now and from here on, to take responsibility for the healing of our planet and our species, by making our own healing, spiritual growth, consciousness, intuition, emotional attunement, internal guidance our utmost priority as a means of doing our part to save and empower the planet, to save and empower our families, to save and empower our species. 7 billion people taking responsibility for what they have control over, their focus and attention, and following the internal guidance of their own wise and coherent heart, of their higher consciousness, will create a level of change and transformation that no existing organization, government can do for us right now or ever. By doing your own healing work, you will naturally develop the wise and coherent heart and the level of power that's necessary to effect massive change. Start today. Dedicate a few minutes of your day, every day, to sit still in sacred silence, in meditation. Release all the chaos, the unconsciousness and programming, negative and limiting beliefs, and pressures disturbing your mind and peace by seeking a silent mind and allowing the deeper, more connected wisdom to flow forward to heal, uplift, and inspire you. Thank you.